From the north to the south, recent killings by suspected Fulani herdsmen continued to generate debates by various groups asking the government to act. At the National Christian Center in Abuja, natives of Agatu in Benue State, where a recent massacre occurred, gathered to pray for their departed relatives. Aside from the prayer session, the group is asking government to identify those responsible for the killings and also rebuild the affected communities.
I think that there is more to calling these people herdsmen. We should be able to name them properly, that they are not herdsmen as such, because herdsmen are all over the place and they have been with us, they have been going around our place. But this particular group and caliber of herdsmen that we are seeing now are asking us to ask the Nigerian government a special question. Are they herdsmen or terrorists? And if they are terrorists, are they brothers and sisters of the Boko Harams that are around? Are they linked together? And when you catch them, are they all bearing the same form of existence and approach? If everything is flowing together the way we are seeing it now, then it's better for us to begin to speak clearly that this has nothing to do with carrying cows around, because cow has nothing to do with carrying guns.
First and foremost, we have come to God, the author and finisher of our faith, to lay our complaint before him. And as a people, we believe that God will be able to do it. But our demands to government is very simple and apt, that government should act now. The time to stop this carnage and massacre is now. Yes, we have lost over 500 lives, lost over 2,000 buildings that One Idoma initiative have calculated and taken photographs of. But we are saying that let government at this stage begin the process of reconstruction the same way they have done in the Northeast.
At a separate briefing, a group from the east is asking the federal government to stop further killings by herdsmen in the region.
The constant attack on the Igbos by missionaries, religious fundamentalists, and other disgruntled groups must stop. We ask our dear beloved President Muhammad Buhari, a man famed for his integrity and also known to be also a Fulani man, to find a way of appealing to the herdsmen to stop visiting herdsmen on Ndibo.
However, the Minister of Agriculture outside the church service says arrest of herdsmen is a short-term solution to the killings.
Any other weapon, even a pistol, can only be licensed by the president of this country. So whoever is wandering around with an AK-47 is already violating the laws. The Fulanis argue that they are doing so to protect themselves because they too get attacked. Now, two wrongs don't make a right. So the security agencies have been given instructions to deal with this situation, and I think they are doing that. But the ultimate solution is in grasslands. We have to develop ranches and cattle and paddocks, as they do in other countries, as done in Brazil, in the US, even in China and Ethiopia. Grow grass and let these cows stay there and eat, and then their children can go to school and you can give them water and solve this problem, and eventually pass a law stopping the wandering of cattle up and down. That's where we're heading.
An estimated 800 persons were reported killed by the attacks in Agatu in Benue State and Nimbo community in Enugu State in the two recent attacks by suspected herdsmen.
In the meantime, the Benue State government has asked the House of Representatives Committee on Public Safety and Intelligence to visit the scene of the devastations in several local governments to enable it to legislate from an informed position. Governor Samuel Otom made this request when the committee visited his office in Makurdi, the Benue State capital, on their way to the local councils affected by herdsmen attacks on farming communities.
Visit, first of all, Agatu, and see things for yourself. And then you will appreciate more our cry and our call for help from good-spirited individuals and governments in other states and at the federal level, and the need for the National Assembly to legislate immediately Agatu is so pronounced on this issue because it was hit very badly and seems to be the most recent. But before then, from 2012, we have remained under sustained attack by herdsmen in Benue State. And other local governments that are equally affected, Taka, Guma local government, Buruku local government, Makudi local government, Kwande local government,